Man. Welcome back to another exclusive edition of More to Live For, the Voice of the North. Got a very exclusive interview, man. Got an international recording artist, man. So I'm gonna need everybody to go ahead and like this video, drop a comment. You're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. And I ain't gonna hold you up for too much longer, man. Got a special one for you, man. If you could introduce yourself, homie.
It's good, man. I go by the name of Chachi. You feel me? Stage name Versace Chachi. I'm an artist from Richmond, Virginia. International artist, you know what I'm saying? Independent artist. It's a little something about myself.
Hey, that's what it is, man. That's what it is, man. Hey, definitely salute to you, man, and your whole team, man. Quick little backstory, man. Me personally, how I came across you, like I'm a fan of another YouTuber called Banky Pound or whatever, and like
Oh, yeah, that's
from
my
my
uncle.
understanding, you know
Sure.
what I mean, you work with his with somebody that's close to him. So, you know what I mean, that's how I was able to put this together. So definitely shout out to the homie Hollywood Trail, man, for you know what I mean, for point guarding this project, man. And you know, I definitely think, you know, everything that you got going on with your music. I'm a big fan of it, and I'm, you know what I mean, I just found it, you know, a few weeks ago or whatever. So like,
Word.
for starters, man, coming up in Virginia, man, like what part did you say you were from?
Richmond. I'm from Richmond, South Side.
Okay. All right. So like, so how was that, man? So like I heard some you know what I mean, like anything can happen anywhere, you know what I mean, for starters, but like I definitely heard Richmond, you know what I mean, one of the places too.
Yeah, it's that shit rough, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, just like you said, anywhere. I'd have been to small towns and that shit be rough as hell. But
Right.
Richmond in particular, it's a different type of area, bro. Like it's a small city, so it's like if you beefing with somebody, y'all gonna see each other. That's just how that is. So it's always a lot of clashing. And then too, back in the day, I think it was like early '90s and shit. It used to be crazy. You know, right around the time Baltimore was just going nuts, and you know what I'm saying. It was crazy around them times, bro. It's kind of more calmed down now. Not that shit don't be happening, but it's just like I don't wish no evil shit on my city. I don't want to brag about no negative shit, but it's like shit should get wild, bro. Shit get wild. So
Definitely, bro. Hey, look, I don't want to get too, you know what I mean, too far ahead on the interview, but like coming up, man, like how was the music scene, you know what I mean, in Richmond, whatever? Because like me personally, bro, like when I think of Virginia, like any like you know what I mean, big name artists, whatever, like the only two that really pop out is like Pharrell and you know what I mean, Pusha T. So
facts,
how
facts.
was it for you coming up, like with the music?
Shit. I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest, bro. Like shit. Like, bro, I ain't really had too many like big homies to look. I'm not gonna say to like look up to, but like guidance and shit. Because it's like Richmond, a place that ain't really been put on. It's like we done had a lot of major artists come out of there, but at the same time, it ain't like well, I'm not even gonna say major artists, but we done had a lot of major impact from certain artists and shit. You feel what I'm saying? When I talk about major artists, I'm thinking about like Kanye West, like you said, Pusha T, Pharrell, shit like that. But we have a lot of influence come out of Richmond, but like at the same time, a lot of people don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't really know the history. And then on top of that, nobody really like blew up out of Richmond, Virginia. You know, Pharrell is from the 757. He from the beach, Virginia Beach. Pusha T from the beach, Missy from the beach, Timbaland from the beach, Magoo from the beach. All these people from the beach. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, not saying that nobody in the 804 doing their thing. It's people doing their things. You know what I'm saying? Further than me. You know what I'm saying? But it's like we ain't really had nobody that really put on like the way that goddamn, you know what I'm saying, they put on for the 757, 804 and the 757. We rock with each other. That's like, Virginia
Right.
Beach is an hour away from Richmond. So it's like, we collab with them artists, vice versa. It's always love. Shout out to the 75. You feel me? I got a lot of close brothers out there. You feel me? I love the 757, bro. You feel me? But it's like I said, bro, like we don't gotta push the T in Richmond right now. We got niggas that's like equivalent to push the T. Like I feel like lyrically, you know what I'm saying? That's not on his level as far as the exposure, but it's like we ain't had nobody knock down that door like the right way from Richmond, Virginia. Niggas knocking down doors, but I'm talking about that big door. That's just like,
Mhm.
yeah, this the nigga that really put on. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for example, when you hear Chirac, when you hear that drill scene, the first person you think about is Chief Keef. You know what I'm saying? Because he really put
Bro.
on. He like a real iconic person in that era. It ain't really like it's more so like select individuals in Richmond. You got this person, that person, this everybody contributing to make Richmond what it is, bro, which is beautiful. But like I said, Richmond as a Virginia artist, you know, when they talk about big artists, we always hit the Timberland, Missy, you know what I'm saying? For real. And shout out to them because they put on for the V. You feel me? But I'm talking about like 804, like Richmond, Virginia
Right.
type shit. You feel me? And that ain't to discredit nobody from my city or say ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying, on no type of level. I'm just speaking, you know what I'm saying, as an artist, like a real artist from Richmond, like born and raised type shit. Like we ain't really had nobody to really kick in that door. That was like, hey, come on, y'all, let's, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then kicking the
Right.
door, and
Right.
it's like all these other people coming behind them. You know, we ain't really had that shit. It's just it's like a battle right now. Like, yeah, who putting on harder, who I don't know. It's like it's a lot of ego shit with the music scene in Richmond, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a lot of ego, bro. I feel
So
like
look, bro,
if everybody put that shit to the side, you feel me? You know, niggas can really get some money, but you know, people be caught up in their ways, bro. We literally from a slave state. So I mean, they sold slaves down by the James River. That shit sound crazy, but that shit factual, you feel me? So
hey,
niggas
look, that James
get out.
River run through here too, bro. So like, I'm right in North Carolina. So like, yeah, that's true about here too. Like, we one of the original colonies too. So I know
Mhm.
exactly what you mean on that aspect. So with everything that you know what I mean, that you laid out, like as far as like how Virginia set up with like the
Mhm.
major artists that got exposure already, and how they were able to bring their whole team in with them. So with all that laid out and knowing that you know what I mean, that you're not in that city, how was your introduction to music? You know what I mean? Like, how do you find yourself like being, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but like as
Nah, you
far as like
good, man.
get in your city, like how was that?
You mean just like as far as like what made me want to you said like what made me want to make music, or just like what made, how like basically how I got myself out in my city type shit.
Well, shoot, man, like I guess both, man. I definitely interested in, you know what I mean, like how you got into music and you know what I mean, like your inspiration or whatever. Like I think both of those are very important.
Shit, to be honest, like I'm gonna be honest, like I would say like how I really got into music was like when I was younger, bro. I used to stay with my grandma. You feel me? Like she literally
Right.
listened to only oldies but goodies, and to this day, I rocks with the old school, bro. Like I really rocks with that era. Like it make you
Right.
feel good. You can't beef at you don't want to throw a punch at nobody when you listen to old school music, bro. I be chilling. I be on some peace shit. So it's like you feel me? That type of shit just it touched me differently. It touched your soul. That's why I call it soulful. You feel what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
personally, that shit, I was more so influenced by shit outside of hip hop, bro. I'm gonna be 100. I was influenced by the sounds and the way it made me feel. So like when I first got discovered with music, it was like I fucked with music, but I didn't know I was gonna ever make music. I basically started
Right.
making music once I got my hands on FL Studio. You feel me? And that's really what it was. I was making beats. I was more so doing samples and shit like that. So like my grandma, I'd be like, grandma, like, what's this song right here? She give me the song, and I try to sample that shit. But I was making beats at first. I had a little YouTube channel. That shit was weak as fuck. I don't even know what happened to that shit, but I had some beats on there. I put my beats on there. Niggas reach out, whatever the case may be. It wasn't nothing serious though. But that's what really got me into music. And then after that, like around my neighborhood, what really influenced me to rap was one of my closest friends by the name of Mike P. Shout out to my brother Mike P and shit from around Dieter. Goddamn, one of his big brothers and shit by the name of John P. You feel what I'm saying? This nigga used to be every time I go to my boy Mike crib down the street, this nigga John be in there. First he played the drums, you feel me? We always in the band, we always played the drums and shit. So I always had that music feel. But this man was like literally the only nigga in the hood that was really rapping and trying to take that shit serious. So like I used to be at this nigga crib, and his brother was in the army and shit. So he was just like a militant, disciplined type of dude. Every morning he just you walking in the kitchen, you hear this nigga yelling in his room like he rapping. And I'm like, yo, and I go in there after he finished listening to the beats and shit. Like it was real motivational, bro, for real. But literally, like this name I got on me right here, this is my first rap name. Shout out to my nigga John P. This was his old rap name. This how crazy this shit go, bro. Like I literally went to my first studio session with John P. You feel what I'm saying? Like I always tell niggas the story, bro. But it ain't on the internet. You feel what I'm saying? This is the first time I ever talked about that shit. But shout out to my nigga John P. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure you watch this shit, bro. So you feel what I'm saying? Tune in, my nigga. Cause I gotta drop and get my nigga the flowers and shit. You feel me?
I
But
heard that.
literally, my nigga booked a 10-hour session, bro. It might have been more, but this nigga booked a 10-hour session. You feel me? Knocked out a whole project and then had hours. Like he a type of nigga. He go to the studio. He got everything already done. He already know how he gonna sound. He know how he everything. He just straight fluent. You feel what I'm saying? He
Right.
knocked the whole project out in probably about 8 hours, bro. So we had 2 hours to play around. I ain't never ever set foot in the studio. That was my first day. I had raps and shit. He had some beats and shit. Nigga was like, yo, y'all want to rap? Y'all want to get on the track? I was like, all right, fuck it. So me, him, like that's his little brother, John, Mike P, and one of our other close friends at the time, Ed. All of us was just in the studio. We writing and shit. None of us had names and shit. So this nigga John, like after we laid the track down, he go in the studio. I'm like, bro, I don't even know what the name of shit because I don't got no rap name. He was like, shit, just use my old rap name. His old rap name was Spitters, like Ill Spitters. So he just gave me the Spitters part of that shit, and I was like, all right, fuck it. But it eventually changed. But yeah, that's how I got the rapping, bro. My nigga John P. Like he literally that nigga motivated me, bro. He was the first rapper from the way that just was really doing that shit. And I'm like, bro, I'm trying to be like this nigga, like real talk. Yeah.
Hey,
that,
that's
that,
what's up, man. Hey, look, in a way, man, like you said, man, like he may not have been, you know what I mean, on that level, like, you know what I mean, the artist that, you know what I mean, we were talking about earlier, but like, you know what I mean, somebody big from your city was able to, you know what I
yeah.
mean, kind of pave the way. So like
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool, man. Like at the same time, you know what I mean, in your own way, you're paying homage to your city.
Fact.
You know what I mean, just by doing it alone with, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, with the quality of music that you're putting out, man. So
Yeah.
what I kind of want to talk about now, bro, like what I mean, even though I think, you know what I mean, your state, my state, like, you know what I mean, they, you know, big enough, but you may not get the exposure that you want, man. So like is that kind of what led you you know what I mean, to make that transition to California? And I kind of want to, like, you know what I mean, talk about that. How was that for you?
Shit, to be honest, like I'm about to go back to the East Coast to be 100. I was out here on some networking type time. You feel me? I don't know,
Right.
like that's it's all love to the West. I'm just, bro, it's too hot out here. This shit OD. But it's just, I don't know. I mean, I like the move on the East Coast, bro. I feel like on the West Coast, it's just this ain't a place I would want to be right now, like permanently, bro. You feel me? And then two is just like I got so much more motion back on the East. You feel me? I got so many other people I gotta really, you feel me, like see every day to try to get shit and more emotion. You feel me? I just got to be back on the East
Right.
and just continue to network on the West. But I'm also came out here to tap in with certain people in the network and just build, you know what I'm saying, good relationships, good bonds, which I did. You know what I'm saying? I've definitely been accomplishing the mission. You feel what I'm saying? And just, trying to create that pathway so when I'm on the East Coast, right where I need to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, smooth selling in the West, with the right people and shit, bro. But yeah, I fucks with the West Coast, man. I got a lot of close friends out here, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I got a whole other family out this bitch. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I
I
feel.
get that.
You know, like this shit, love, bro.
Hey,
Like,
that's what it is, man. That's what it's all about, man. You know what I mean, networking, man, and being able
yeah,
to branch
for
out
sure,
like that. You know what I
for
mean?
sure.
So like I seen you know what I mean, before we get any further, man, I definitely want you, I should have got you to do this from the top, man, but like I definitely, for the people, man, for the people watching, man, you know what I mean, my fans, I mean my subscribers, and you know what I mean, your fans, your subscribers. Could you shout out all the major platforms that you on and where the people can find you at?
Shit, bro. Y'all can find me on like most of my music on SoundCloud. You feel me? That's what really got me, got my name out there and helped me, my touring and shit like SoundCloud. You know, I had an OG SoundCloud account. I was on that bitch when it first came through, so I was able to like run my shit up a little. Rest of my shit on Spotify. You feel me? iTunes, Apple Music, Tidal, all that good shit. YouTube, Pandora, all that shit. Just what I'm saying. Like, check me out, bro. Just you can look that shit up everywhere for real, for real.
Hey, definitely, man. And like, you know what I mean? Like looking at your IG, man, like I seen that, you know what I mean, like a lot of people, man, don't, you know what I mean, ain't afforded the opportunity, you know what I mean, to be able to not only, you know what I mean, to be in a position to travel abroad or whatever, but like to be doing this, you know what I mean, with the passion, man. So like if you could, man, like I kind of want to, you know what I mean, kind of talk about, I got a couple images from your, you know what I mean, from your IG, man. Like I definitely want to, you know what I mean, let the fans know, you know what I mean, what you got going on, man. You really out here, man. So like, you know what I mean, stuff like this, man. Like that's a big deal, man. Like you know,
Yeah.
the average person, man. You know what I mean, ain't able to pull things off like that. So
Shit, man. That was that right there. That was a show in France. I think that was in that was either in Toulouse or either I want to say Aix Province. But shout out to my brother on them all my brothers, but shout out to my brother. I'm gonna basically name him, you know what I'm saying, for the people that don't know, y'all can check him out. Far left, that's Jay Perp. You feel me? The next one, right there to the second one, that's my bro Space God. It's on the third one, that's my bro Trippy God. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all can find them if y'all follow me on socials. You know, they easy to, access. You feel me? I can tap in with their music and shit too. But them were my brothers right there. That was my fourth tour out there and shit. That specific picture, you know what I'm saying? And I had took my brothers out there like the fourth tour. The other ones, it was just like me and Space. You feel me? Because like we came out on some like duo shit. Like it wasn't even like on some, you know what I'm saying? Like group shit. It was more so it was like a collective. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how little Baby and Gunna was at a point where goddamn, you know what I mean? It was some shit like that.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
we just had a lot of songs together. You feel me? Like niggas want to hear some songs together. That's basically what it was. So we was out that bitch touring crazy, bro. Like that shit was OD. But yeah,
Hey,
shout out to
that's what it is, man. That John looked like it was lit, man. From what I seen, man.
that's
So
a
like,
a goddamn that was a private pool party and shit. We had got booked for like a private event, and that was like the suburbs. I think like I said, Toulouse or either Accent Province. But that shit was fire, bro. That shit was fire. It had a DJ there. It was smooth, bro.
yeah,
Smooth.
definitely, bro. And look, and you know what I mean. I brought that up, man. Like not to be on no, you know what I mean, for you to
Yeah.
be on no bragging type of stuff or anything like that. But like, I think that's important. You know what I mean, to share with the people, man. That like when you following your dreams, man, like it could take you anywhere, man. Like, and you know
Real
what I mean.
talk,
I know you never thought that you'd be over there touring. You know what I mean.
bro.
Let
That's a
alone
million years,
doing
bro.
something that you really, you know what I mean, didn't know that you could do. You know what I mean. And now you over there doing it. So like,
I
I
ain't gonna
think that's
cap.
super dope.
I ain't gonna cap. Like I gave up on rap at certain times. You feel me? Multiple times. You feel me? I'm gonna keep it a
Right.
bean. And then that shit happened. I was like, damn. You feel me? So I mean, and like I said, I ain't to say that's the highlight, but it's just like I'm just appreciative. That's just to show you, like, if you don't stop. I mean, as long as you don't stop and you keep going, you never know the possibilities. Like you gonna fall regardless of your situation. You just got to be able to pick yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Keep fucking going. Like niggas don't understand. You know, that's the true test. You feel me? That's the true test. So you
Definitely, bro.
gotta
Definitely, bro. And just to, you know what I mean, to keep going with what you're saying, bro. Like, watch where I take it. Like, something else that I ran across, bro. Like, I really don't know anybody,
nah.
personally that been to Antarctica,
Nah,
bro.
I'm gonna be 100. This I did that on some troll shit. Like I'm gonna keep it a bean. That's funny though. That's funny. But look, that's in Colorado. That's in the Rocky Mountains in Colorado. But I put in Antarctica to troll people. I'm gonna
Okay.
keep it a bean. Yeah, yeah. I was just being funny on some shit. But yeah, because like I said, like niggas ain't never been in Antarctica. It's some place you can't even go in Antarctica. I don't even think we can go there. You feel me? I'm being 100. So yeah, that was some funny shit. I did that shit to
Hey,
troll.
but speaking of, but you know what I mean, like, even though it was on some troll shit or whatever, like,
I
but
don't
it
be
was
trolling like
like
that. It's just some funny IG shit. That's all.
I did see a caption up there. So like, was that like a rough day for you or whatever? Like,
Yeah, bro, that
what's
day
the
was
caption up
horrible, dog. I don't even, I can't even talk about that day. That shit was horrible. Like that shit was horrible. that,
in the
that shit, yeah,
Rocky
that shit
Mountain?
real. That shit real. But it,
Hey,
it
man.
was it was just a rough day in my life, bro. It was just a rough day, bro. I had a lot of shit going on, bro. It's just I remember that day. It was just a horrible day for me. You know, it was a tough time. But at the end of the day, I got to see a beautiful mountain. Like bro. It was just it was different. It was different. That was my first time actually being in snow mountains and shit. But that shit was hard. Yeah, hell yeah.
Right, right. That's what it is, man. That's what's up, man. I think like all the above, man. Like your whole travel game, man. Like that's definitely you know what I mean, something that's worth talking about, man. You know what I mean? Your music taking you everywhere, man, all over the world, man. Like even though that wasn't Antarctica, but I'm pretty sure somebody down there with a stage, you know what I
Hell yeah.
mean, trying to
Somebody
book a
shit.
show, you know what I mean? It ain't nothing for that to happen, especially, you know what I mean, you being in France and places like that or whatever. So
Yeah.
like what's next for you, man? Like what can the people look forward to? Like what you got on deck?
Shit, I got a lot more music I've been dropping. I had basically took a break. I'm gonna be honest, I took like a break because I've been focused on my gaming and shit like that. I do gaming on the side, and I just tried to take the time to do that because it was just like it was bringing me a different type of crowd, I should say, bro. It was just like opening up doors in different ways. And one thing I fucks with is like a lot of people who know me, they know I've rocked with video games. I've always been rocking with video games. If you listen to my music, if you watch my videos, you see references, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's like a that's something I do on the side outside my music. You feel what I'm saying? But now I'm just like putting it out there for the world, and I'm like branding it and I'm doing different things with it. I'm collaborating with different brands and getting sponsors and shit like that. I be getting paid off of it, so it's like, and that's outside the music, bro. But it's like it's helping me with my music as well because I'm meeting certain people, and you feel me. It's just another whole nother avenue, bro. And at the end of the day, it's like music where my heart is, but I don't want to be rapping forever because, like, for one, I'm a low key type of dude. You feel what I'm saying? I appreciate people knowing my music. I appreciate all the homage they give me or everything with respects, whatever. But I don't want to be ducking. You know what I'm saying? Hiding from cameras, trying to go out to eat and you know what I'm saying? I don't want no crazy fame like that. I just want to be able to do what I'm doing, be respected. You feel me? Duck off. Like I'm a chill, low key type of. You know what I mean? I pop out when I pop out. When I pop out, I do it good. You feel me? I do my shit. Other than that, I be on some duck off. I be chilling, G. Like I just feel like I don't know, bro. And then like like right now, it's like I said, I'm trying to. I don't know. It's like I'm trying to do too much. I'm not gonna say too much at once, but it's like I got a lot on my plate. So it's like I was kind of like 1 foot in with the music, 1 foot out. You feel what I'm saying? It's like 1 foot with the game and shit. So now it's like I'm learning how to juggle everything a little bit better because I've been doing this shit by myself, man, dog. Like not to say that I'm making an excuse or I need a hand, but it's like you know what I'm saying? You gotta put the pieces together. You gotta fit the pieces of the puzzle together. I'm still trying to figure shit out. You feel me? I know what I want to do, but it's like I'm still figuring it out while I'm trying to figure it out even more. You get what I'm saying? So, but yeah. I got hella videos that's unreleased. I got projects that's unreleased. I got like visuals from like some of my biggest songs that's not even out. So right now I'm just in a situation where I got Trail. He helping managing me and stuff like that. So it's like I'm about to start just re-releasing some of my classics that's not out on all platforms, which I've been doing lately. I just dropped In the World and I just dropped Day One. Those was like some of the songs that really got well, I'm sorry, not In the World. That's new, but Day One, that was a classic song of mine that had got taken down off the internet. I don't know how that shit got taken down, but it got taken down, and we just getting that shit back up on all streams. But it's like a lot of my fans know me from like some of my beginning music that I was dropping like early in my career. You feel what I'm saying?
Right,
And
right.
I want to be able to put that shit on all platforms. Most of that shit is just on SoundCloud. It's got hundreds, 100,000 views, 200,000. Some of them shits like they moving pretty good. You feel me? Like, and it's like I know, now everybody on the Spotify way, we on all streaming platforms. So I'm basically just taking that shit off of there and just putting it out now. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I'm literally doing everything by myself. So it's like I'm just moving, bro. I'm just working. G. I ain't even gonna cap. Like every day, it's just do my game and do this. You feel me? If I go shoot a music video, like I just left for Richmond, I went to shoot a music video that same day. Then like like earlier that morning, we went and got some gaming content at the store. You feel me? Like they let us get access to the whole store. You feel me? So it's like I'm working on my game and shit, working on my music. That's all I've been working on. Just those two.
That's what it is, man. Hey,
You feel me?
machine in motion, man. So
Yeah.
I definitely understand it, man. So like, you know what I mean? Like I didn't know about the gaming, so like, you know what I mean? I really don't want to hold you too much longer, but like if you could,
I'm
man,
good.
like what games you really rock with, like on your channel? I'm assuming you got a channel or Twitch. You
Yeah.
can shout
Well,
those out too.
we just started the Twitch and YouTube not too long ago. That's Retro Saviors. That's my gaming page. I can follow that on IG. Like it's RETRO, like Retro and then Saviors, SAVIORS. Y'all can go follow that, check that out. You know what I'm saying? Shoot me a DM. Let me know who you is, who you rocking with, whatever. I mean, what you rocking with as far as the games and shit like that. But as far as me
Yeah.
personally, I'm rocking with obviously the P5. I'm a PlayStation head, so I be on the 2K most of the time. I run Fort sometimes with my peoples and shit like that. A little bit of everything, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I'm a heavy gamer, but more so collective. Like that's basically like why I want to do the retro saviors too, because like I got a massive ass gaming collection. Like niggas would think I'm a whole nerd. Like that niggas would look at me like, yo, he don't even rap. This nigga just straight do gaming. But a lot of people don't know that shit, bro. I got a crazy ass massive collection. And not only do I, but like two more of my other partners, they co-sponsor the brand with me as well. So like they part of the team. They on the same shit. We just collect, buy, sell, trade. We be on some whole, you know what I'm saying, tournament. We on some real gaming shit, bro. But it's like it's a community. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know. It's a community full of love. It ain't on some ego shit. You feel me? It ain't like how I said. It's like my escape from music. Sometimes like, all right, bro, it's too
Right.
much ego shit. Let me fuck with the game and shit. These niggas showing, all right, you feel me? Back with this shit. You feel me? It's just like I don't know. The shit crazy. And then I got
Hey, look, I
sponsored.
rock with the games too, man. I definitely can respect that, man. And
Oh yeah.
yo, I actually interviewed on this channel, bro, 2K gamers, bro, and both of them got like a big platform.
That's
One
tough.
of them named Dark Chocolate. This he kind of younger dude. He out of I want to say he out of Oakland, whatever.
Mm.
And then another one, man, his platform a little bigger. This dude named Vlad Wavy. I don't know if you heard of him, but like both of them like real heavy on 2K or whatever. So like
That's
if you
tough.
run across them, because I'm definitely gonna send both of them this video. You know what I
Word,
mean?
word.
So
Yeah,
you
I'm
know what
gonna
I
check
mean?
them out.
Maybe something. Yeah, maybe something. You know what I mean? Y'all can mess around and play or whatever. So like
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
definitely appreciate you for, you know what I mean, taking time out your busy schedule, bro. 'Cause you got a
Oh
lot
yeah,
going
man.
on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, ain't no
And
thing, G. You already know.
that's just keeping it real. So I definitely appreciate that, man. So like before we get up out of here, man, anybody you want to shout out? I definitely want to shout out the homie Hollywood Trail for helping me put
Oh
this
yeah,
together.
man. Big shout out to Hollywood Trail, bro. That's my motherfucking brother. You feel me? Like that's my dog, bro. Super day one. Like dude ain't switch up ever. Like been the same nigga since day one, bro. Salute the Trail. You feel me? Shout out to Big Sexy Dash. You feel me? Make sure y'all follow her on Twitch. You feel me? Shout out to
Yeah, she up next too.
oh, she about to be on here next.
Yeah, she up next for
Oh
real.
well,
For real.
yeah, shout out to Des, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in, man. She doing her thing on the motherfucking Twitch. She going crazy on that bitch. And I be on the guest wave sometimes too. So if y'all tune into that, you definitely might catch me on that shit one time, one, two times. You feel me? But yeah.
Definitely, bro. Definitely, man. Hey, I appreciate you for doing this, man. I'm gonna go
Oh,
ahead and get ready to wrap things up, man. Before I do, man, I definitely want to say RIP to my young homie, man, Lamar Hines, man, and free my big homie, Rashad White, man. It's almost over
yeah.
15 on the chin, 5 more till the end, man. So
Yeah.
we're gonna get ready to wrap things up, man. I am the voice of the North, man. That's all of Pitt County, all of Greenville, man. I'm doing my thing, man. Y'all rock with me, man. Like, comment on the video, man. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, man. Don't cost a thing, man. And remember, man, why would I settle for less? My last name is more. Voice of the North, man. We out.
Shout out to bro.
International superstar. For real.